Wow, I just zoned out there for a second. Sorry. Welcome to a new episode of the Dragon Slayer. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing of the Dungeon in a Box Adventure 12, because I think next month is my final one for this year's campaign. But before I do that, I want to say welcome new people, or new subscribers, or new followers, new watchers. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, and hit the thumbs up, because all those help my channel. My channel grow. And if you guys have comments, leave them. I do read them. I usually try to read them within the first 24 hours that I receive them, because I'm on YouTube all the time. I have it on in the background when I'm writing. I have it on when I'm traveling on a bus or something. Usually if I'm traveling on a plane or a train, I'm usually watching a movie or something. But other than that, and if you're returning, welcome back, and thank you for watching. Cheers. If you drink tea, cool. If you drink coffee, cool. I drink tea. And the tea I'm drinking today is called Second Breakfast. It's a specialty tea from a local tea store in Seattle called Friday's Afternoon Tea. And if you're interested, I'll put a link down below of their website. She is really cool. I talk to her every time she's at NorwesCon, and I taste her teas, I buy her teas. Matter of fact, if you hold on one second. Okay. If you look at my Instagram and look at some of the things that I purchased at NorwesCon for this year, you'll notice one of these. This is Friday's tea mascot. It's a tea dragon with wings that are made out of leaves and having a teacup. So I had to get it because it looks cool. And she also has enamel pins of her dragon drinking tea, and a witch with tea brewing underneath the witch's hat. So those are cool. But yeah, if you're interested in specialty teas like geeky teas and stuff, she has most of her teas are all geek and fantasy, sci-fi related. So go check them out. She's really cool. And if you live in the Seattle area, go check her out. I'll put a link down below of her website. But moving on, for people that don't know, Dungeon in a Box is a monthly subscription box for tabletop RPGers. It's a year-long. Each month is part of a year-long campaign. You get miniatures. You get 3D miniatures, and then you also get skinny minis or 2D printed miniatures and their bases. You get maps. You get stickers to put on the maps. You get and you get an adventure book and little cards telling you about the decals that actually. Most of the decals actually go on the ship that you got at the first adventure. And I'm not sure. I'll put a link down below of their website, because you can also buy the stuff individually too, if you want. But I don't know if you could start this adventure now, being so close to it ending. But you may be able to, because the new one's already out for the year, for the next coming year, after you get your 13th box. So, but you get miniatures, you get scenery pieces, you get the skinny minis, everything you need to run this month's adventure comes in this box. And the miniatures are really cool. Both the skinny and the regular 3D miniatures. And the miniatures are made to fit this campaign, but you could always use them for other things. Like there's mermaid druid, which is perfect. There was one of the campaigns that had a mermaid druid, which is great to use if you want to play a sea dwelling druid. There is a giant beetle that you could ride, which is cool. I use the miniatures for my 3.5 campaign right now. I want to run this, but I'm going to wait until I get the last adventure. Then I don't have to worry about not missing a box and then going through and not figuring out what to do for that. So I'm going to wait, and then I'm going to run this one and see how my gamers like it. I've already used some of the pieces from the campaign in my other campaign, in my 3.5 campaign. So, this is a really cool company. I believe this is after tax is $42. So $42 a month. I believe. Yeah, this is the bigger price one, because the Dungeon Crate I think is $32. So, but this one's worth it. I've liked every single box because of the miniatures and the campaign and the map. Sorry about that. Sorry, you get to view my little bald spot or semi-bald spot. But hey, it's life. But yeah, no, I liked everything. I've actually read each campaign book as I got it, and I liked the campaign. It's a really cool campaign, and I love the difference that you go from the sea to underground to a dungeon to a giant castle. So it's really cool, and I can't wait until next year's or July will start my new adventure, the new campaign. So we'll get unboxing. I'll put a link down below of their website, and I'll put a link down below of my Instagram so you can check out all the different pieces in the group, in the photo. So let's get started. Okay, so here's the box, and I do want to say one thing. I did want to do this outside. I should have done the one video yesterday, but I was working too much on my books, as I mentioned in my my previous video. But I wanted to do this outside, but it is pouring. It's not pouring rain now, but it is raining significantly, and I'm not taking a computer and a camera and a ring light outside. At least not until they're protected. So let's get opening. So here's the box. The box is recyclable. It's made out of recyclable cardboard, or you could keep it and use it for storage, and I do that. I usually do use it for storage because of the trains and the miniatures. So there's how it's shipped. Okay, so the first miniature is an enlightened monk, and on the back they usually tell you what it is. Far elves who prove their dedication to their enclave and loyalty to their arch Mandarite beyond all doubt often gain the title of Exemplar of the Eclipse. Doing so requires long periods of intense meditation, where they turn their focus inward until they can expose and overcome their personal flaws in a process known as embracing the eclipse. So there's that. And sorry for my bad reading this morning. It was hard to read from far away, and I don't know, my eyes are kind of hurting this morning. But there's the monk, the enlightened monk. There's a really cool miniature. So there's that. And that's actually really cool. And then next we have an Astral Guardian Beast. Typically encountered as gate guardians, these astral creatures serve as protectors of portals leading to the realm of demigods. Tasked with allowing only the worthy to pass, they call upon strange powers to challenge any who journey through the astral plane. And that one was really kind of hard to read because it was purple on purple. And these miniatures are made just for this box, for these boxes. But I believe you could still buy them if you go to their website. Just buy the miniatures themselves. And now that's cool because I always have a gate or a portal in my campaigns. Now I got a guardian for it. And that's actually really, really cool. It's got a lantern staff. The guardian's riding the beast. It gives you, well, okay, without the tentacles, but it gives you kind of Wizard of Oz or Emerald City type vibes. So there's that. There's the clear basis for the skinny minis. There's the campaign book. And this is titled The End of the World, Voyage of the Fallen Stars. So this is campaign 12. This is the second to the last adventure. So we have okay, there's the monk, exemplar of the eclipse. Let's see if we can find the Astral Guardian. Avatar of the Gate. So Avatar of the Gate. I don't know if that's the... This talks about ley lines and stuff. This adventure, that's kind of cool. Fountain of Light. Assault Crystals. Phase Drake. Ooh, a Phase Drake. Yep, I don't see it, so that has to be the... That has to be the stats to the beast, the Avatar of the Gate. So that's kind of cool. And it even tells you everything that's in the box on the back. And then here's the map, this month's map. So you got the one side. It looks like you have a... I'm not sure, but it looks like it's like supposed to be a street with the ley lines, and then you walk up to the different buildings, and then more ley lines, and inside of a ruined castle or a guardian building. So you have that. So that's cool. That's very useful in any campaign. And then you have the skinny minis. So you got the monk, and you got the other creatures. So I'm not sure what all the other ones are, but these might be the drakes. Well, no, because they don't look like dragons. They're some kind of creature, but those are kind of cool. And then next we have the this month's decals. So you get to choose between a conquering lion figurehead or a soaring angel figurehead. And on the back they tell you what each one's capable of doing. And then these are the stickers, and we only got... Oh hey, you know, I just realized we didn't get any compass stickers for the compass or for the backboard. Huh, okay. So there's the stickers, there's the angel, and then the lion figurehead that fit on the front of the ship. So that's kind of cool. And then you get to choose which one. So there's that, and then here's the scenery pieces. And if I can be smarter than the packaging. It looks like they're stone brick or stone. Okay, this one got a little ripped, but oh well. I can fix that with tape. Oh, maybe I don't have to. But yeah, nope, it's like a rock. A stone thing. So maybe it's kind of like Stonehenge. Or Stonehenge bricks. So there you go. I know I've not done that before. I always just let you guys figure out what it looks like. But there. So that's this month's the second to the last adventure for the Voyage of the Fallen Star. So if you enjoyed it, check out the websites that I put the links down to, especially the Friday's tea. Friday's afternoon teas. Fridays, I think it's fridaystea.com, but I'll put the link down below. She makes great teas, and she has some of the best combinations to make the teas with. So I mean, if you like spicy, she has a group of spicy teas. She has a group of soothing teas, green teas, black teas, every kind of tea you can think of. She has, and they're all geeky, fantasy, sci-fi themed, or book themed. So I want to thank you guys. Enjoy, and hope you come back and check out my other videos. I do plan on doing a couple of other videos, such as a video of my display case in my living room, my Celtic and Scandinavian stuff, my family heritage stuff, and my Arthurian stuff. Those are all the three sets that are in one showcase. And I'll probably do the other showcases too, or shelves. So enjoy and have fun.